Bill be now read the third time. Henry Smith.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I beg to move that the Hunting Trophies Import Prohibition Bill be now read a third time. I am extraordinarily grateful to you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and all honourable and right honourable members here today who have been present to ensure that we are supporting the conservation of some of the world's most endangered species. Not only from Africa, some of those iconic species like lion and giraffe and rhinoceroses, but also other parts of the world, polar bears in North America as well. To be clear, the territorial extent of this bill is Great Britain. It is about not allowing the importation of hunted body parts of endangered species. I'd be delighted to.
As you know, I'm a supporter of the bill, and this is great news that this bill is going through this House today with so much support within in the House. The point he's just touched on is absolutely critical. There's been a lot of false information out. This is about our territorial rules. It's not telling other countries what to do. This is not colonial. This is actually saying this is what we will allow into our country. It's entirely up to other countries what they want to do. But this is about us and this House.
I'm grateful to my right honourable friend for his intervention, and he anticipates some of the remarks that I was about to say. This is about the values that we in Britain have, that we do not want to be part of a trade in endangered species body parts. We are not telling other countries how to run their trade or their conservation or hunting policies, although we may have a range of personal opinions on this, and it's important to remember that this is about those CITES appendices 1 and 2 species, some almost 6,000 species of fauna and flora who are endangered, that this legislation, hopefully when enacted, Madam Deputy Speaker, can play a part in conserving. I'd be delighted to give way.
I'm grateful to him for giving way. He's been very generous in allowing amendments to this bill. Has he received any assurances from the honourable members for Christchurch or North Herefordshire that, as he's now accepted the amendments, they will not divide on third reading? As he knows, I support this bill, and I hope it goes through without a division.
I sincerely hope that is the case, and right on cue.
I'm sure I can... I love the way the House is listening rather carefully to this. Yes, I can confirm that there is no need to divide the House. This is a manifesto commitment. We are fulfilling it. We've improved the bill, and I'm tremendously grateful to the government for their help with that.
I'm grateful to my honourable friend from North Herefordshire for that contribution. He is right. This is a manifesto commitment. Indeed, this is a commitment that all major parties in this House have signed up to, and I think that is a very important point to stress. And I sincerely hope that the other place will hear what this elected House has said with regard to this legislation. I'll be honest to give way.
And I want to congratulate him on the work he's done to get this bill thus far, and I hope it gets through today. Could we just, perhaps he could join the rest of us in congratulating all those many campaigners all around the country that have worked so hard to draw attention to the issue of trophy hunting and ensure that we've got such a good attendance here today, and that in itself becomes an education to people to understand that we can play our part in conservation of beautiful and endangered species by passing this bill today.
I'm grateful to the contribution by the right honourable member from Islington. He is absolutely right. People in this country, by a clear majority, opinion polling shows between 80 and 90% of people want to see this legislation come through. The people of this country care passionately about conservation and the environment and protecting endangered species, and it has been a long campaign of many people from many different backgrounds to ensure that this legislation has come before Parliament. And it just would like to reiterate the point that I hope that will be heard across Central Lobby, in the other place, when this legislation hopefully leaves this House later on this morning and goes to them for consideration, because time is of the essence to help protect endangered species. Madam Deputy Speaker, there are many excellent pieces of private members' legislation before this House today, and I don't want to take any more time in delaying that. So I am grateful to all of those who have supported this legislation and just in time.
Timing is everything in life, Madam Deputy Speaker. Would my honourable friend join me in commending Eduardo Concalves for funding the campaign to ban trophy hunting and revealing the sordid world of killing sentient animals for entertainment? There is massive support in my Neath constituency, and I congratulate him on bringing forward this bill.
Well, I'm grateful for that message of congratulations and indeed to highlight Eduardo for the campaign efforts that he has led for so many years to achieve this conservation effort. I would be delighted to give way.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Just a quick point. I'm quite sure I find it distasteful to have heads on walls, to be honest. But those heads that are already on walls or rugs that are already there, they're not affected by this bill at all.
This legislation takes effect from when it is passed and receives royal assent. It is not retrospective in that sense. So with that, Madam Deputy Speaker, I beg to move that this bill be read a third time. Thank you.
Question is that the bill be now read the third time.